Hello students, my name is Aslim Sheikh, and today we are going to see carbon and its compound, 10th CBSE class chapter of chemistry or science. It's carbon and its compound. Today we are going to see what is meant by the carbon and how it forms its compound. The carbon is a non-metal element. It's a non-metal. It's a non-metal element in a periodic table having its atomic number 6, having a 6 atomic number. We have seen in our day-to-day life there is a coal and petroleum. These are carbon compounds. These are carbon compounds. Diamond and the graphite. These are examples of carbon compound. As we think, our carbon compound or our whole living organisms, living things are made up from the carbon compounds. Our plastics and woods and furnitures and then these cloths are made up from the carbon compounds. So without the carbon, life will not be that simple. Okay, carbon compounds, and from the many simplest molecule to the complex drugs, these are made up from the carbon compounds. Or medicinal material or medicinal pharmaceutical industry is means all running on this carbon and its compound. So the carbon is so important in our life. Now for that importance of the carbon and properties of the carbon and carbon compounds, we are going to learn our chapter carbon and its compound. As we see, it is a non-metal and atomic number. Its atomic number is atomic number is 6. 6 atomic number. Carbon has made many complex molecules and many larger molecules of carbon. Some drugs molecules are so large that your blackboard will fill when we draw the structure of the carbon molecules. This is due to because of carbon has a unique property. There is two unique property which will we see later on when we go through this chapter. First is its catenation property. Catenation is most important, and it's a tetravalency, that it's having 4 valence electron. Now we will see how it's now its atomic number is 6. Carbon has first its proton is here. Like we will see the structure of its atomic structure, having 1 proton and 2 outer shells. The 2 outer shells, one first shell is in first shell there is a 2 electron, and in second shell there is 4 electron. There is a 2 electron here in the carbon and another 4 electron. 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are 4 electron in outer second shell. That means carbon require another 4 electron to complete its octet. Carbon require another 4 electron to complete its octet, or he has to donate 4 electron. Now it will also complete its couplet and it will attain inert gas configuration. Right? It will, when it will give 2 electron to, it will donate this 4 electron. It will attain inert gas configuration of helium, or it will accept 4 electron. If it will accept 4 electron, it will attain inert gas configuration of neon. Right? It will attain inert gas configuration of neon, but it will not. He will not do so. He will not donate even 2 electrons, or will not accept even 4 electrons. And then how it made its compound. We can think how it made its compound. Not the combination of electrons, not by taking electrons, not by giving electrons. Now how carbon form its compound? Right? By achieving its octet or duplet, he has to give or donate electron, but he will not do so. In both the cases, he has to overcome with the largest energy. If we, for example, if he could not donate this 4 electron to anyone else because of carbon has a carbon is a very small atomic size. Carbon has a very small atomic size, so it cannot donate these 4 electrons, as its nucleus hold these 4 electrons with very tight attractive force. nuclear attractive force is very high, and so its nucleus attracts these 4 electrons towards itself with very high power. So it cannot donate. It requires very large amount of energy to donate these 4 electrons to anyone else. So it will not donate these 4 electrons, and it will require very large amount of energy. Now, for taking 4 electrons, if when you take these four electrons extra to complete its octet, what will happen? It will not take 4 electrons, because of when it take 4 electrons, its electron will repel to this outermost new 4 electrons. Its older electron will repel to the new 4 electrons, and for the overcome this repulsive force, carbon require more amount of energy. Carbon requires very large amount of energy. So therefore, this also will not happen in the case of carbon to accept 4 electron. Okay, now the carbon cannot accept 4 electron, and he cannot donate the 4 electron itself. Then how carbon form its compound? Now we will see how form its compound. How can carbon form its different types of the compounds, and how these many compounds are formed in nature. Now we'll see how its compound, how it can. Now what happened? Carbon could not donate. Carbon cannot donate the electron, 4 electron, and cannot give its 4 electron to another, and cannot accept its electron. And what he do, he mutual share its electron with other atom. What we do, he share its electron mutually with another atom, and it form a bond with the mutual sharing of its electron. For example, carbon is having a 4 electron in its outer shell. Carbon is having a 4 electron. We have to consider just outer electrons and not inner electron. One is electron we are not considered, because of it is inner core electron, and it will not participate in chemical reaction. So we just consider outer shell electron. Consider these are the 4 electrons of the carbon. Now what carbon do? What is doing? He share, for example, this is one of hydrogen, and hydrogen having 1 electron. And what will happen? This is electron of hydrogen. What will happen? Carbon mutual share its electron. He share this electron with hydrogen. Now sharing is like this. Look at this. It's carbon's electron. This is hydrogen electron. Now this is a sharing of carbon hydrogen electronic bond, and now it forms bond with another atom by sharing its electrons. If we share a single electron, form a single bond. Now same like this hydrogen, he share same like here, he share one its electron to other atom. For example, hydrogen form a bond. Now share 1 electron with other hydrogen, form a bond. X is a hydrogen's electron. This is X is, for example, hydrogen's electron. Now this form a bond. Now this is the, like this, there is a bond formation, and it becomes CH4. This is a compound we call as a methane. This is methane, and like this sharing of electron, it is a mutual sharing. What? It is a mutual sharing. It is a mutual sharing of electron. Mutual sharing. This is mutual sharing of electron, and by this mutual sharing, carbon forms bond with another atom, and this bond we call as a covalent bond. This is covalent bond. A bond which is formed by the mutual sharing of electron. By the mutual sharing of electron, we call it as mutual sharing of electrons. We call it as a covalent bond. A bond formed by the mutual sharing of its valence electrons is called as a covalent bond. And electron share, number of electrons shared by the atom is its covalency. It's covalency of atom. Now this is a covalent bond. name is a covalent bond, which is due to the mutual sharing. It is not due to the donation of electron or not due to the acceptation of electron. It is not accepted electron. It's about to sharing of mutual sharing. It's about sharing its one atom share it's one electron, another atom share it's another one electron. Both atoms share their electrons and they form a bond, and this bond we call as a covalent bond. It is a very important. Carbon from many, maximum of the molecule is from a covalent bond in a carbon atom. So this is a covalent bond due to the mutual sharing of electron. Now we will see. Now we have seen what is in the carbon atom. It is a non-metal having 6 electrons. Now it is in a periodic table. Now outer shell has 1 electron, inner shell has 1 electron, outer shell has 4 electron. Now we will see it's form a bond with another atoms by mutual sharing of electron, and it's called as a covalent bond. Now we will see what is the type of covalent bonds. We will see what is next with the type of covalent bonds.